He trusted her with his life. He slept beside her every night. He defended her name in rooms full of dangerous men. But the moment he opened that wardrobe, his death sentence was already signed. This is not a love story. This is the story of a mafia princess who murdered her way to power and ordered the execution of her own husband. What she didn't know was that her greatest mistake would come after she thought he was dead. The Mafia empire. The empire was built on silence, fear, and blood. On the surface, it looked like a multinational corporation. Clean offices, legitimate contracts, powerful connections. But underneath, it was one of the most organized criminal networks in America. Drugs moved quietly across borders. Money disappeared into shell companies. Enemies vanished without explanation. At the center of it all was one man, a mafia boss feared by rivals and respected by allies. He trusted only a few people, and above all else, he trusted his daughter. The daughter, she wasn't raised like a normal child. While others learned kindness, she learned control. While others feared violence, she mastered it. She was intelligent, calculated, and far more dangerous than most men around her. To the outside world, she was invisible. Inside the organization, she was already being prepared for something bigger. The man she fell for. During one operation, she was assigned to a specific unit. That was where she met him. Loyal, disciplined, trusted. He had spent over 15 years serving the organization. He believed in honor. He believed in loyalty. And against her own rules, she fell in love with him. When they stood before her father, the boss saw no threat. He approved the marriage. What he didn't see was the storm growing behind her eyes. Her too confidence. She never worked alone. She kept two men close, closer than anyone realized. They were her enforcers, her executioners. To her husband, they were brothers, trusted friends. To her, they were weapons waiting for orders. The father's death. The boss died suddenly. Official reports blamed natural causes. Inside the organization, no one asked questions. They should have. Because power doesn't disappear, it's taken. And when the dust settled, his daughter stood at the top. The new CEO. As CEO, she moved fast. Old allies disappeared. Loyal soldiers were removed. One by one, people who knew too much stopped breathing. Her husband watched her rise, proud of her strength, unaware that her success was built on bodies. The wardrobe, major turning point. Years later, one ordinary night changed everything. Her husband opened the wardrobe. Inside were files, documents, records that were never meant to be seen. Names, dates, methods of execution.
My husband is the next to die.
25 people, including the man who raised her.
My husband had just
His hands
trespassed and
shook.
found my secret.
The
Waste
woman
him
he
tonight.
loved
Yes, boss, he's dead
had
already.
murdered her way to power. The mistake. In shock, he closed the wardrobe, but not carefully enough. When she returned home, she noticed immediately. That night, she made a call, calm, controlled. She didn't ask questions. She gave instructions. Her husband was now a liability. The execution order. The men understood instantly. No hesitación, no emotion. Another name added to the list. Her husband sensed danger, but said nothing. He prepared silently. The ambush. On a night shift, they cornered him. Guns raised. No escape. He recorded everything. He begged, not for his life, but for the truth. And he got it. When the bullets hit him, they believed the job was done. They walked away and made the call. Red Square, Scene 11. The survivor and death of Confidant. Minutes later, he opened his eyes. The bulletproof vest had saved him. He vanished. No contact. No trace. For a full year, she ruled without fear, believing he was dead. She organized some moment alone with the two Confidants mafias and poisoned their wine. They both fell and died to protect all her secret. The return. When the time was right, he went to the police. The recordings were undeniable. Arrests followed.
No, this
Files
miscarriage
were
again, my
uncovered.
God!
When she heard her own voice,
My husband had just
she
trespassed and
confessed.
found my secret.
Revenge
Waste him
complete.
tonight.
Yes, boss. He's
In
dead
court,
already.
the truth came out. 25 murders. One empire built on blood. Her sentence was final. And when she looked up, she saw him, alive, watching. She planned the perfect murder, but she forgot one thing. Dead
My husband
men
had just
don't
trespassed and
testify.
found my secret. Waste him
Survivors
tonight.
do.
Yes, boss. He's dead already.